Presents this woman to be knight and marries this man. one objects, you need this couple speak now, forever hold your peace. Before we begin, James and Stephanie would like to pause for a moment to remember those who can't be present here today and those who are no longer with us. We have a video here, and I'll have to bring this in flatten out here a little bit.
Every night in my dreams
As we begin, James and Stephanie would like to take a moment to especially thank and recognize their moms. These are special people who have helped raise them into the adult persons they've become today. They've equipped and embraced James and Stephanie towards their hopes and dreams and welcomed their new spouse into their hearts, their homes, and their lives. As James and Stephanie begin this next chapter of their lives together, we'd like to simply pause and say thank you. Even though they almost objected just We gather as a community of family and friends and feel ripples of excitement and tremors of joy as we celebrate the marriage of James and Stephanie. God has created a world of harmony, soaring birds, towering trees, brisk wind, animals of all kinds, each unique, each in relationship and harmony with the others. God's first gift was breathing life into humans and turning us toward each other to live in equality and unity. James and Stephanie have come here to affirm their love for each other and enter into this sacred union. Marriage is a gift. Marriage is an opportunity for love to be learned. Marriage is a journey in which we as the travelers are faced with many choices and are responsible for these choices. Marriage is a call to servanthood. Marriage is a call to friendship. Marriage is a call to suffering. Marriage is not an event, but a way of life. Marriage involves intimacy in all areas for it to be fulfilling. Today, James and Stephanie have come together bringing all of you to this marriage, all of your wonderful parts, all of your hurts and pains. You especially bring today all of your hopes and dreams for this marriage. You both have tremendous faith in each other as you trust your future to the other's care. You have excellent reasons for believing you belong together, but you have no guarantees. Instead, you stand together about to accept on faith the challenge of creating the future together. Faith is the assurance of things hoped for. You marry in faith that God has called you to live as one, and you promise to be faithful to one another in big things as well as small. Your constant faith in each other will give form and substance to the beautiful hopes you have for your future. Faith is the conviction of things not seen. Unless you're an unusual couple, at times your marriage won't look anything like the vision you celebrate today. You may not feel much evidence of the love you now feel so keenly. At such times, remember this moment. Remember the hopes and dreams that have been entrusted to your care. Marriage begins with a leap of faith that says, I will, before an unknown and unknowable future. Marriage is about being full of faith or faithful to one another. Faithfulness respects each other's ideas and feelings, keeps each other's secrets, guards each other's dignity, and honors each other in public and in private. Faithfulness is built from 10,000 minute acts of trust and trustworthiness. In such faith, you'll find the fulfillment of all the hopes and dreams you have today. May God bless you both. Amen. James and Stephanie, have you come here freely and without reservation to join together lawfully in marriage? If so, say, I have. Before God and family and friends, I ask you to affirm your vows to each other as you enter into this covenant of marriage. Begin to share all the joys of this new relationship, whatever the future may hold.
I have.
James, your vows?
Short but stuff. 4 years ago, I met you. And in 4 years, I've come to love you. And I never thought that this day would come. Never thought I'd get married. But 2 years ago, I asked you if I could be yours. You said yes. And I thank you for that. There's nobody I want to spend the rest of my life with than you. I love you.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna be fine.
Okay.
So,
Oh, you're gonna show me.
that's
Where am I
difficult.
like?
My dearest James, what would I be without you? Nothing. For you are the light that shines in the darkness, the peace and the chaos. You have removed the heart of stone I I once had and replaced it with a new one full of love. You make me laugh and smile more than I have in many years. You brought back my joy. I found a part of me that we all thought was lost. You listened to me with no judgment and loved me with no fear. You truly are the love of my life and the other half of me. So today is the best day of my life. Due to the fact that today starts a lifetime of promises I will be keeping forever. I promise to love you unconditionally, to always be there to help pull you out of your darkest spots, to try to make life a little easier day by day, and to always be by your side and walk with you through whatever life throws at us. And I can promise to keep those promises until my last dying breath.
James, do you take Stephanie Connor to be your wedded wife, to live together in marriage? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and health, and forsaking all others, be faithful only to her for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Stephanie. Stephanie, do you take James Horan to be your wedded husband, to live together in marriage? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him, for better or worse, for richer or poor, in sickness and health, and forsaking all others, be faithful only to him for as long as you both shall live? May I have the rings? These rings are an outward and visible sign of an invisible truth which binds two hearts in one. As such, they are the symbols of the enduring and unending quality of the love which is now expressed between James and Stephanie. James, repeat after me. Stephanie Connor,
Stephanie Connor,
this ring I give you
this ring I give you
is my personal gift,
is my personal gift,
my personal promise
my personal promise
of love, trust, and pride
of love, trust, and pride.
that you are my wife.
That you are my wife.
Stephanie, repeat after me. James Moran,
James Barry,
this ring I give you
this ring I give you
is my personal gift,
is my personal gift,
my personal promise
my personal promise
of love, trust, and pride
of love, trust, and pride
that you are my husband.
that you are my husband.
Now, Celine, you come over to the middle here. Very good. Now, James, do you take Celine to care for, encourage, and love as your own for as long as you shall live?
I do.
And now, Celine, do you promise to love and respect your mom's new husband? Do you promise to support their marriage and new family? Do you promise to accept the responsibility of being their daughter and to encourage them and support them in your new life together? Here, good. Right here. There's a gift for you. All right, James, repeat after me. Celine,
Celine,
with this necklace,
with this necklace,
I take you into my care,
I take you into my care.
to love as my own.
To love as my own. My fingers don't work. Look, I didn't think this through. Oh, she doesn't need that part.
Here.
Look, I'm new at this thing, all right?
It works. Everybody's crying, that's important.
That's a sign of everything working. The tears.
Hold each other's hands and love each other's eyes. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fills your mind. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow, tears of joy. These are the hands that tenderly hold your children. These are the hands that will help you hold your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. At this time, we're going to do the sand ceremony. So if the bridesmaids could flatten out, and Celine, you're going to join Mom and Dad here. Stephanie, today join your separate lives together. The separate bottles of sand symbolize your separate lives, separate families, separate sets of friends. These bottles represent all that you are and all that you'll ever be as individuals. They also represent your lives before today. As you take these containers of sand and pour them into the main container, the individual containers of sand will no longer exist, but will be joined together as one. Just as these grains of sand can never be separated and poured again into the individual containers, so will your marriage be. Love is patient, love is kind, love is not envious or boastful or arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices in the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. Please join me for a prayer of blessing over their marriage. God in heaven, you ordained marriage for your children and you gave us love. We present to you James and Stephanie who come this day to be married. May the covenant of love they made be blessed with true devotion and spiritual commitment. We thank you for giving them strength and courage to keep their vows. Thank you for helping them to create for their family a peaceful, stable home of love as a foundation on which they can build their lives. When selfishness shows itself, grant generosity. When mistrust is a temptation, give moral strength. When there's misunderstanding, give patience and gentleness. When suffering becomes a part of their lives, give them a strong faith and abiding love. Amen. Amen. James and Stephanie, in the future, happy occasions will come as surely as the morning. Difficult times will come as surely as the night. To say the words love and compassion is easy, but to accept that love and compassion are built upon patience and perseverance is not easy. James and Stephanie, as much as you've declared your willingness to enter the state of marriage with each other, declare the same in the company of God and these witnesses. By the virtue of authority vested in me by the state of Florida and as an ordained minister, I pronounce you husband and wife, united in the pure and holy bonds of wedlock. What God has joined, let no one separate. Go forth in this life as husband and wife with the blessing of God. Be loving, patient, and kind, and above all, forgive one another as God has forgiven you. It's my pleasure to introduce to you all for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. James and Stephanie Horan. James, you may kiss your bride.
You are so welcome. I'll really get you back to James or something.
All right. Hey, James. All right, James and Stephanie, thank you all for being present on the most special of days. The bride party is going to be taking pictures, so immediate family, please stay close for group pictures. Everybody else, we're going to transform this room into the tables for the reception, and we'll have food served here very shortly.